Good morning, student. So today I'm going to discuss about the different type of the control statement, implementation of the control statement that will be there, and based on this particular control statement, we will going to have a program, and we will going to see that what are the programs there that we have with a control statement and that we can implement with the help of the control statement. So let us see what are the programs there that we are having here with the part of a control statement. Now see here in this particular program what we are having here in this particular program that the largest among the three number to be seen using a loop, isn't it? So how we can see this particular thing is there. You can see that a I have taken what a particular function. In this particular function what has been taken, that largest among the program that has been taken here, and in this particular program you can find it that first the value has been taken, the first value, input, enter the number, b equals to input, enter the second number, c equals to input, enter the third number. So when it has been done, you can see here there I haven't given any integer. That means what will be, by default the number will be an integer pattern of number. So with the number is an integer pattern of number, this is the particular thing what we can find, that there is a which is a largest number. So in a largest I have taken one variable largest. In this I have saved a. So if b greater than largest, then largest equals to b, it can be false. Then another, if c greater than largest, then largest is c, is the largest among the three number is the largest one. That means if a is largest, then a will going to come, either is this will going to come, b will going to come, or c will going to come. So this is what you can see here, that when you are having this particular structures, when you are making this particular structures, you can implement it and you can work with it. Okay. So as you find it that in this particular program, when you are doing a program, this particular program, there are the different type of sections of the values has been implemented here. Okay. So as we have taken the three variables, because we need to compare it with three variables, and as we find it that this is the particular comparizations that we do. In this particular comparization, what we find, that a, b and c, isn't it? A, b and c we have find it. So those the a, b and c what we find, this particular a, b and c, there are the different type of values that are there, and value has been implemented. Okay. So as we find this particular value has been implementing those values, what we find it, that we are taking the three variables from the user. So as we are taking the three variables from the user, on these three variables what we find, that what is the largest number, isn't it? What is the largest number? So this is the largest number what we have different types of structures that we are constructing, and we have made that particular program to be implemented in a certain way or certain manner. Okay. So those the things what we are implementing in a certain way or certain manner, that we are implementing a different pattern of programs and different pattern of values. Those the values what are there, each and every value will going to implement in that particular way or in that particular manner. So this is what you can see it, that the largest pattern of the value what is there, this particular largest number we will going to see and we will going to have it. Okay. So as we are going to find the largest value and the largest number, so each of this particular section we can have a certain pattern of a value that to be implemented. Okay. Certain type of value that to be implemented. So all these different pattern of value or types of value what we can find that we can implement it here. So each of this particular implementation will going to have the work to be emphasized or to be worked in a certain pattern or in a certain way. Okay. So this is the thing, this is the part what you can see, that how the value is been implemented. So let us see how what will be the output from this particular program that we can derive from here. Okay. So where we are comparing the three values. So dear student, let us see see here, as you have run the program, it has asked the first value. So I am entering the first value, suppose 8, then it asks the second value 6, then it asks the third value, suppose I am giving here 12. Okay, so as I have given it, say the largest value is 12. That means this is the comparison what it is doing. In this particular comparison, it find out that which particular value is the largest one, and based on this largest value it has given the particular output. Okay, so this is the particular output what is there, that has been given by it, and after it gives the particular output. So if you can interchange the value, obviously you can see it that in the interchange of the value you will going to have the certain other different type of executions. Okay, other different pattern of the executions that you can do it. Now let us see the next program. Okay, so now see the another program is there. In this particular program, what you can find it, that in this particular program what you have, bus number. Bus number means what? If you divide a number, that means divisible by 7, and which is end with a 7, that pattern of number is a bus number. So see here what has been done here, what we can see here, that n equals to input, enter the number. Okay, if n modulus 7 equals to 0 and n modulus 10 equals to 7, okay, then that means as you are getting the remainder, both as you find this remainder is 0 and 7, then what we can see, that particular number is a bus number. Okay, other else the number is not a bus number. So this is what you can find it, that when we are constructing this particular program, in this particular program what we have, first we have taken an n as a input. Okay, so as you can see it, this particular bus means what? So if you take a number and if you divide the number, and you find by the means divisibility by end by 7, and you will get a remainder also 7. That means if you divide a number with a 7 and you get a 0, and if you divide with a 10 you get a remainder 7, isn't it? So that particular pattern of the number what is there, that number is said as a bus number. Clear? So this is what the checking is there. Checking has been done, and as per the checking, what we can see, the number is a bus number or number is not a bus number, that to be find it out, that to be checked it out. So let us see what is the output that we will going to have. Now as you see it, from here you have to give some input there. Suppose I am giving here 707. So enter. 707 is a bus number, because if it divide by 7, remainder will 0, and if it divide by 10, the remainder will be 7, isn't it? So this is the thing what we can find it, this is the part that we can find it, that we will going to have this particular pattern of a number, and this particular pattern of a number is said as a bus number. Okay, so this is how the program can be executed, and this is how you can see it, that how we can get the particular program to be executed in a different way. If you change this number, if you give it 102, then you will it will going to give you that 102 is not a bus number, because there it will going to show you that it is not divided by if divided by 10 it will not get a 7 remainder, and as well as the thing is that if you divide by 7, there also some remainder will come, remainder will not a 0, isn't it? So check the reminders will not going to come. So this is how we can see it, that we can implement the particular structures, and we can frame the this particular structures to be work it. Okay, how to work with it. Now let us see the next program what is there. So what we can see it here, you see that this particular structure that we have done in this particular program, what has been done here to check the number whether divisible by 5 or not using any functions. That means here what is been done, that we are checking the particular program. Checking program, what we are doing a function call, okay, or not using a function call. What is the thing that we have defined in the first program Python, that hello world, when we are printing in the hello world program also we have used the function. So here also you see that I have used a function. How the function to be used? You call the function by using a div. After that, after writing the div, then you have to give here some name. Now one thing is there, see here at this moment I am not using any header file, because what are the default function, default header sections are there, they will automatically they will come and they will going to add with it, and they will going to make the particular structures, isn't it? So as they will going to make the particular structures, these the particular structures what we find, that it will going to work on this particular area. Okay, it will going to work on this particular area. So this the work on the particular area that we can find it. It will have this particular type of structures and this particular pattern of structures that will going to have its own function, isn't it? So as we are having their functions, as we are making their all the functions there what to be implemented, so each of this particular function pattern, each of this particular function structures what is there, that we have to make in such a way. So what are the name I have given here? Check number, isn't it? Check number, then bracket open bracket close, n is there. So this is the thing that is there in the particular div. The function name has been given. Now if n modulus 5 equals to 0, then what it is given? Print n is divisible by 5. Else if n modulus is not equals to 0, then it is not divisible by 5. That means using a function. How the function we are calling? See here I have given p equals to input, enter the number, then check number p. So what it will do? Will it start work from here? No, it will not start work from here. That means it will first start work from here. When it say that there is some function is there, it will directly come here to see what is the check number in p. So when it didn't find any number there, it will directly go here. Okay, it will directly go there, and in this particular area what you can find it here, that it will first give the user instructions to enter the value on it. Okay. So in this particular sections what you can find it, that the check function, that means it will come to the check of the program, check number, okay, check number p, and in the check number p means what is p, where is p. So this p will going to find what it has written, p equals to input, enter the number. So it will going to take that, okay, it will going to search that particular number, what is the number there. And when it will going to take that particular number, that means it will give an instruction to the user that what is the number there. Clear? So what is the number there? So this particular number what you can find, that the number is being implemented. Number will going to be asked from whom? Asked from the user. So as the number has been asked from the user, you can find it, this particular pattern of implementation of the data, this particular pattern of implementation of the particular structures of the information what is there, that will going to have its original form and original place, isn't it? So this is the original structures in which you can find it, that we can have a structure in the particular format and in the particular section. Clear? So this is the section that we can find, that where we can implement it, where we can make this particular implementation to be workable. Clear? Now what it will do, now it will directly go to the div. Div is what? Check number. Under that, see here one loop has been given, if loop. If n divide modulus 5, modulus 5 means to get the remainder. isn't it? So get the remainder n modulus 5 equals to 0, print n is divisible by 5, else print n is not divisible by 5. Okay, so if the first condition is true, then it will going to take a true statement. If the first condition is not true, then it will going to take the what? False statement. Clear? So this is what you can find it, the thing will be there and thing will going to be implemented in this particular way or in this particular manner. Okay, so this is how you can see, this is how you can find it, that when you are making the particular work, when you are constructing that particular work, this the particular work that has been constructed, that has been organized. So the thing is organized in this particular manner or in this particular pattern. Okay, so as we are constructing it, as we are making it, let us see that how the program is running and what the output it will going to give to us. Now see, as I have run the program, it has asked to enter the number. Okay, suppose I give here 55. So if I give here 55, see it shows us 55 is divisible by 5. That means why it is showing us so? Because first it has started the working from the bottom. If you recall the particular program, what we have at the last part, we have given p equals to input the number, isn't it? So first it has start working from the bottom, so enter the number, then it has sent that particular value in what, that the check number or def number, whatever the name you give here, that particular name, and after that what it has done, it go into directly into the function that has been constructed by me there. You can also construct your own program by your own way. So here what is the speciality? Two things we have done in here. One is that the particular thing has been constructed with a function, the program has been constructed with a function, and after the program has been constructed with a function, what we can see there, there is another thing, that is what, that is the particular structure, that what is there is a loop, isn't it? So depending on the loop, what we can find, that we are constructing a different series or different pattern of the values, and using those different pattern of the values, we can make the particular structures to be implementable. Okay, so those the different pattern of structures what are there, those the different type of structures what are there, we can make that particular structures to be implementable, and using those different type or different structure phenomenon, different pattern of the structure phenomenon, what we can implement or how we can implement it, that those the section, each and every section, they has a certain pattern of declaration. So here you can see 3 output, I didn't deleted any of the output. First one output is that you can see that I have used it with a function, and those the function what is there in this function, what you can find it, that you have a certain pattern of declaration there. So declaration is, we are using the loop also there, isn't it? But at first only we are saying, when we start the program, that time we say that you give the number. Clear? In the bus, what we have in the bus programming, if you recall the bus programming, in bus programming we are calling the values, and as we are calling the values, then we are running the particular loop, isn't it? We are running the particular loop, that we are checking it whether it is divisible by 5 equals to 7 equals to 0 and 10 equals to 7. That means what? One loop with a logical statement. I have said about it, we have discussed it, logical statement we have used there, isn't it? So with a loop logical statement, and last program is what? Last program that where we have entered the number, in this particular number, what has been done here, we have given it here sum of the data values. So those the data value what we can find, those the data values has been done it with using the function. That means one pattern of function has been used there, as the function has been called here, using that particular pattern of the function, what has been done here, we are constructing the loop. So this is how that you can construct your own particular pattern of loop, that can be iterative loop, that can be continuous loop. So continuous loop, for loop, if you use, there will be some starting point, some ending point, that can be if else loop, that conditional loop, isn't it? So what pattern of loop you will implement? There is no such any hard and fast rule. Again I am saying to you, you can implement your own loop, but loop implementation must be in a proper way, so that the program will going to execute and program can give you a perfect result, isn't it? So this is the thing. That means if your logic is proper, that means you have to practice lot of flowcharts, lot of programmings, and how the system is to be implemented. So if you practice all these things, obviously you will going to grip on the particular programming, and if you understand the pattern of the programming, that how to write a program, how to implement the program, that you can do it very well. Okay, so this is what about your programming structures and about the programming constructions, that what we are doing and what we are making. So here I am going to end my today's session here. Thank you all.